those vegan guys. I thank you.
Oh, and that's, I might leave that in. One of my crazy moments. Swarming myself up to talk to you. Hello, darlings. How are you? This is kind of a mini Iceland vlog, although not, so here's the rub. Today, Monday, I thought to myself, I need to go out. I need to go outside. I need to go outside. I actually went outside because, just to get some fresh air and because I still had £30 of vouchers for Iceland. Iceland is only one of the places you can use them in, so I thought, well, I'll call in because Jason and I love these. Now, they're the no chick strips from Iceland, and they're £3.50 a bag. Just show you the nutritional information there, because I am quite enthralled by the fact that they are only 3.1 grams of fat per 100 grams, 0.4 of which saturates. Now these, Jason and I have been using quite a lot in stir fries, curries. They're not uniform pieces of fake chicken. They're kind of like all random sizes, so they're like real chicken pieces, but they're completely vegan. What's the protein on these actually? Look at me being able to see without my glasses. Got my contacts in. Oh wow, 19 grams of protein per bag, so you know, 20% protein really. And that's really, really good. Now they're £3.50, and one of those bags will do Jason and I for 2 meals. So I might do 1 stir fry and 1 curry. But then I spotted some new things in Iceland today that I hadn't seen before. Look at this, Karen. No cheese pasties. How good's that though? No cheese pasties. They're not, you know, they're not nutritionally fantastic. 18.4 grams of fat per 100 grams, 11.4 of which saturates. But for a little treat now and again with a big salad or a load of vegetables, fabulous. They were £2. Never tried them before, haven't ever seen them in there before, so I thought I'm getting them. Now you know Iceland do the no bull burgers, which are the kind of standard beef style burgers, £1/4 like. And they're not bad at all, they're £2 a box. Well today I found these ones, and they're steak style burgers. Again from Iceland of course, and they are also £2. Can I have a quick look at the nutritional information? The fat is 15 grams per 100 grams, of which saturates 1.7 grams. So that's not too bad considering. They also do a pork style burger and their standard no bull burger, £2. So got them. And on offer at the moment are these Just Roll vol-au-vent cases, which are clearly marked suitable for vegetarians and vegans, and they're in Iceland at the moment for £1. One of the pounds. So I thought, well, I'm going to get them because they're dated September 21, 2021. So keep them in the freezer, and when we fancy, you know, something one night, we shall do some vol-au-vents, some fancies. I shall do some. Now then, the Vegan Queens did a fantastic recipe with using vol-au-vents and applewood smoked cheddar cheese. They did like an applewood appetizers video. I will link that up there. And also up there, I shall link our shopping hauls playlist, because there's already a couple of Iceland vlogs in there covering some of the stuff that is not in this one, and they're worth a visit, especially if you're doing veganuary. But even if you're just vegan and you're not doing veganuary, it's just a standard thing, then right, it goes to Home Bargains. Somebody mentioned some biscuits called Eat Me biscuits, but they might have said B&M Bargains in last night's live, and I couldn't be going through all Chatlows and Oldham, so I just went to Home Bargains. Anyway, I couldn't find them. But right across from Home Bargains in my hometown of Oldham is Holland and Barrett. So I goes to Holland and Barrett and I sees this. This isn't chicken, the chicken tikka style one, for 24 pence. 24 pence. So I got 3 boxes. Why'd you do that, Paul, you big fat egg? Because me and Jason will be having these for tea tonight. I shall call him in a bit, because he'll be calling at Sainsbury's on his way home for probably a watermelon. And I think we'll be having them with salad and wraps. Very healthy meal. Now, I just wanted to touch on something in this vlog. I know it's a mini Iceland vlog, and if you just came for the Iceland bits, that bit's over now. If you don't want to hear the next bit, you don't have to. Nobody's forcing you to stay, but I would like a like, maybe, and maybe consider a subscription. What I did want to talk about is vegans on their high horses, for I have had enough. And it was raised last night in the live video. If any of you sit through the live video and go through the live chat, you will see that somebody talks about sugar in desserts twice, and had also posted it on our Tesco video. On the Tesco video, which I'll link up there, on our Facebook page, we were getting all this, oh, you shouldn't be promoting Tesco's, it's awful how they treat chickens, it's actually their supplier of chickens. Can somebody tell me how we should be treating animals that we're about to kill for human consumption? Because in my eyes, if they are massaged every day, called beautiful, and fed an extremely rich and beautiful diet, doesn't matter, they still get killed. That's what we're trying to stop. And if you're going to start putting people off shopping in supermarkets, oh, plastic packaging, oh, Tesco's are cruel, oh, palm oil, oh, this, oh, that, in January, when people are trying to do veganuary, all you're doing is hurting the vegan movement. You're hurting it. You're not helping anybody. You're putting people off. Let people get on their own journeys, and if they become conscious about palm oil through reading and things, then they can make that choice themselves. But what we should be doing, and particularly at this time of year, is trying to help as many people as we can to try and hopefully stay vegan by sharing with them realistically priced, from our perspective, because we're down to earth veganism, realistically priced vegan products. I know, for example, Phil over at London Vegans, who are 30 away from 1,000 subscribers. So I will link the video, his most recent video about the vegan lifestyle box that he gets every month, because it's quite interesting, up there. However, one of the products in the box is the collaboration between Kettle Chips and Bosch, and the cheese and red onion flavour Kettle Chips, which are $2.79 a bag. We're probably not going to review them in any of our videos, because that's a bit pricey, $2.79. What we have talked about before in our first veganuary vlog that we did for people was 10 Acre Crisps, who do a box of crisps from Amazon for like 16 quid. They work out 70p a packet or 50p a packet, I can't remember. Who've been around for a long time, are a purely vegan company, and do a flavour called When the Cheese Met the Onion, and they're absolutely gorgeous. So I will link that video, which mentions them and other websites and organisations that you might find really, really helpful throughout your Veganuary trip. Up there, like I do with most stuff, up there. So yeah, please guys, just be supportive of people who are doing Veganuary. Don't be getting into their heads about plastic and palm oil and which supermarkets are ethical, because as far as I'm aware, every single supermarket has a meat aisle. So we shouldn't be supporting any of them, but we do because the more vegan products we buy from these supermarkets, the more that they will focus on vegan products. The more meat alternatives that there are available so that people can make the easy switch. I mean, there are people like me and Jason who have always eaten meat alternatives and will never stop. When there's such good meat and dairy alternatives, why would we stop? Somebody mentioned the other day that they thought it might be a gateway back to meat, and as I said in last night's live, I know nobody who's eaten Linda McCartney sausages regularly and then gone back to consuming flesh. I know people who've drank piss, and well, of people, and done really radical fad diets, starving themselves for a month and only drinking water or eating only raw food for elongated periods of time just to kind of test themselves. They're fad addicts, and that's why they fail. If you have a balanced diet and you eat a lot of whole food, plant-based food of course, but have the occasional alternatives and it's all vegan, thank you, you're doing an amazing job. Don't listen to anybody else. I think that's about it. Only a short one today. Just wanted to show you some bits, have a little bit of a chat to you, tell you I love you, and I will see you again soon. Be excellent to yourselves and each other. Amore.
Really hope you've enjoyed the video. Please do like and subscribe, it helps us out loads.
It really does. And check down there in the description because you'll find loads of links. The 2 ways that you can best support us to keep this channel going are through becoming a patron on our Patreon down there in the description, or buying our merch, darling. Fabulous link down there. We deal with a fabulous vegan company called Vegan Original. Check it out, guys.